This is your boy, Mark Farrell, aka Ninjabeta 2.0, aka Bring That Noise. That's right. We bringing that noise every time I come in. Got to make myself notice, right? All right. I just want to let you guys know I am so excited. So freaking excited. Um, if those who haven't been watching my channel, make sure you watch that latest video of myself competing at the Ninja Playground. For those ninjas that are, looking for other gyms, I just want to let you know, Ninja Warehouse OG Gym, that's where I work out. We have one in Ogden and one in Salt Lake. It is legit, but sometimes you got to compete elsewhere and bring your game to next level. That means competing in UNAA. For those who are in the ninja game or those who don't know much about UNAA, it's a ninja organization underground tournament that goes on, same thing, kind of like Ninja Warrior. It has a different rounds, has a qualifying round. And then after that, if you qualify for that, there's a regional round and then there's finals. So my previous Ninja Warrior video, that was at Ninja Playground. That was at my boy, Raleigh Roleski, his gym at Ninja Playground. It's pretty legit. The people out there are cool too. Unfortunately, it's about an hour drive, so I can't train with those individuals, those ninjas, as much I would like to. But whenever there's ninja competitions, I see those guys, and it's just like a good time. We got to collaborate, right? Got to take advantage of seeing people you haven't seen before. So those ninjas, whenever I see them, it's just a really good time. Ninja vibes, throwing it down. But yeah, Ninja Playground Unit A regional tournament, I was able to slide by. I didn't perform as best as I want to. First half of the course, I did well, but there was a lot of different obstacles. My body isn't built for stamina. I'm one of the heavier ninjas out there. I'm not a $120, I'm not a $140. I'm a $190, unfortunately. So I'm a little bit heavier, but I do what I can. I move this body as well as I can. That's all I say to it. But I was able to qualify for finals. So I'm going to finals. Ninjabeta 2.0, bringing it hard, going to finals. So those that want to actually comment, or those who are on my live streams and you actually want to say something, you're going to have to, I haven't figured out why, but for some reason you have to enable your Chrome to be in, has to be in desktop mode, or else you're not going to be able to comment. I'm not sure if that's a bug on the Chrome side or there's just some kind of weird YouTube configuration. They want you to be in desktop mode for everything, but that seems to be the only way to be able to comment on my live streams from what I've experienced. I need to do a little bit of research. Let me do a shout out real quick for those that could potentially join in. You are going to have to enable Google desktop on your Chrome browser to comment. So for you to comment to me, you will have to enable Chrome desktop form, and you shall witness the words between us, the communication, the feedback. It'll be beautiful, synchronously. All right, enough with the English accent. But yeah, let me comment out there. Just doing a shout out that I have to enable desktop mode. Yes, going to try to do a little bit of research. I'm a software engineer. I should be able to figure this out, right? This isn't rocket science. But yeah, it'll be in Vegas. It'll be July 27th, around that region. And then, so it'll be in Vegas at the New Orleans Arena in Vegas. So don't get mistaken. Think it's New Orleans. I got to go to Louisiana. No, it's New Orleans Arena in Vegas. It's a big arena. I went there. They had it there the previous year, and there was a lot of talented ninjas, a lot of cool people to meet. I told my family I wasn't going to do any American Ninja Warrior stuff without them. So I'm bringing my entire family to Vegas as well, probably just for the weekend. But if you know some deals, let me know. Let me know. I want some deals. Going to Vegas. I'm going to go to Vegas multiple times, actually. So I'm going to be looking to try to get some kind of deal for my family, to go out to Vegas, experience a little bit of Vegas while I do some ninja stuff at the same time, right? But yeah, I'm going to Vegas for that. And then I'm going to Vegas for my bachelor party. So everybody in my line is going to be there in Vegas for a week too. And that's going to be a week before my wedding. So that's going to be like August 13th, around that range. But yeah, I'm super stoked for that. That's going to be amazing. This is just too much stuff coming up. Oh yeah, so obviously I went to, for those that know that I'm going to get married. Yes. Get married. Gonna step up, gonna make that commitment, right? This guy, no lie. This guy's getting older. All right. I got to commit to something. Let's just say that before this goes away, I got to take advantage. Right. So making that step. So 2 months away before me getting married. It's May, June, July. So 3 months. So I have a little bit of ways. I went to get to get checked out by the tuxedo place that I want to go to here in Ogden. But if I really wanted, I just found out that there's a high demand for getting tuxedos or suits made and then getting all that resent. So other than rentals, all my groomsmen should have everything taken care of. Shouldn't be a problem. But me, I have a very unique body type. I'm bigger, I'm wider a little bit, but I'm also slim at the same time. And that's kind of a body type that, fitters for tuxes, they kind of like just tell you straight up, your body type is kind of unique. We're going to have to make custom measurements to suit your body to fit you tight all over however you want it. So I'm going to pretty much just buy a suit. I'm just going to buy a suit and just get it over with. I always wanted a suit, never had a suit, and I can afford a suit, right? And it's going to be custom to a special day. Michelle's buying her dress. I don't see why I couldn't buy the suit and try to make that work out, and have something just tight fit. Maybe they'll let me know how the Fancy Ninja does it on American Ninja Warrior. If you guys don't know who the Fancy Ninja was or is, I'm sorry. He's a very talented ninja. I competed with him in his region, not normally my region. I should have been competing in the Midwest region. I competed in South region. All the guys from the Northeast compete. But I competed with all those guys, and I got to see the Fancy Ninja firsthand, take on the course in a suit. And he says it's tailored specifically to be stretchy to enable you to be a little bit more athletic in a suit. But still, I got to give props to the guy performing obstacles, in a suit, regardless whether it stretches from point A to point B, you're still in a suit, right? But yeah, he's pretty talented. Vice versa, me, I'm in a tank top and shorts, and I'm completely comfortable on the course. I like to be comfortable. I could be, while I'm at home, even developing, after all my meetings are over, it's tank top, shorts, flip-flops, sunglasses outside, enjoying the good weather if I can, if it's good weather. Finally, it's good weather in Utah. If it's, if it's winter outside, obviously I'm not going to be in a tank top and shorts. I'm going to be dressing accordingly, and I'm probably not going to be outside developing as well. But yeah, summertime hit. It's summertime in Utah. sun's out, guns out. Try to enjoy the good weather, enjoy the good vibes. What else could I tell you guys? Ninja Warrior updates. So I was just barely notified. The first week of June, I don't know if I covered this in my previous live stream. So the first week of June is going to be American Ninja Warrior. For the regular American Ninja Warrior that you see. I think there's going to be alternate versions of American Ninja Warrior. There's like a women's competition Ninja Warrior, and then there's like a couples competition Ninja Warrior besides the regular Ninja Warrior that you see season after season. I think they got rid of like teen or the American Ninja Warrior kids temporarily. I'm not sure if they're going to bring that back, but a lot of the kids that were in the show or American Ninja Warrior kids, even though they say, oh, in your application it says you must be 18 or 19, whatever it was, it's not even close to my age, so I don't even care. But you have to be, this minimum age. You have to be an adult pretty much to submit for American Ninja Warrior. But all that gets thrown out of the door when they know that these previous American Ninja Warrior beasts that are like 15 or 16 years old have come close to winning or have won. And then they get called to be on the show. It's like, dude, these 15 and 16-year-olds are getting called to be on American Ninja Warrior. And, it kind of puts a lot of the older American Ninja Warriors who actually are adults, their chances are because these kids that are young as hell and are talented are getting shooed in. Whoever are ninjas who are watching my channel, do you think that's fair? I don't know. I'm kind of questioning it in my mind if it's fair. It's not for me to say, but it's kind of like that kind of trend is also taking over other Ninja Warrior tournaments, such as UNAAA. I just got out of, I have nothing against Brian Beckstrand. His whole family are beasts, but his son that took first place is a 13-year-old. I mean, how young can you go before you can actually go pro? You can be as young as you want, from my understanding, but those that are competing at a decent age, is they're going to eventually. I could see this turning into more categories for American Ninja Warrior or UNAA or NNL. Like right now, there's just the Masters. And after I go into Masters, they could potentially change the rules, because even though that I am 40, I'm getting ready to turn 40, I'm going to go straight into Masters, only because some of these kids that come in, and it's just like, fine, go ahead and take in, and I'll go ahead and head into Masters. And I could see like a over 18 and over 30 and over Masters might change to be a little bit higher. These other categories might change based off of these newer ninjas coming in at an early age. I could see all this changing because it changes everything, age, people coming in, not everybody, the only reason why I'm healthy as I am at my age is because I train a lot harder, and I train a lot harder than the average guy for my age. And I know I have to do it to keep up with these kids. And these kids, they don't have to train as hard because they have their bodies healing up. I have to take supplements to make up for the healing for me. And they can run. Their stamina is already up. Their testosterone is up. I'm taking all those supplements to make up for that. Just to let you know. I know it sucks, but I got to take the fish oil, right? Fish oil, krill oil, freaking, turmeric, watermelon, hydration, fruits, just whatever to throw in the mix. Let's get the joints lubricated, right? Oh, I feel like an old man every time I get hurt or sprain something. Like, oh, great. I'm out for a month. It's like, what did I do? I sprained my ankle from going down the stairs. What the hell? Right? It's like, all right, that's what happens when you get older. When you're younger, you sprain your ankles down the stairs. Oh, and then you're like, back at it like next day or within hours. You're coming back, and it was just a mild injury. Your body's just healing fast. You don't have that when you're older, or you're trying to speed up your metabolism to get that back somewhat. It'll never be the same for me, but you can take supplements to help it a little bit more. CBD. So if any of those who are looking into healing fast, bone broth protein, eventually it tastes like crap compared to like whey protein, all the other proteins that come out. Bone broth in general is just nasty. But its healing potential is incredible. Like I almost think it would probably 1/3 to 2/3 the healing potential of what would normally happen if you were injured that time frame. Like not half that, but 1/3 that. I think bone broth would help that much. Bone broth, and then CBD oils. You could actually take CBD oils orally. You don't have to just rub it on. A lot of people don't realize that there's actually a lot of healing potential by taking CBD oils orally. I mean, I'm not going to break down the reports. And so, hey, Bill from 1974 till 2022, he's been chowing down on CBD oils forever compared to Charles, who hasn't taken for 50 years. Let's make a comparison. Put up both profile shots of them both, and one looks like he's been on, meth or something. No, I don't know. All I know is these two implements, if you're looking to increase your healing lifetime to allow yourself to have longer workouts, CBD oil and bone broth, along with, oils for joints, especially if you're older. And I've incorporated like pre-workouts, selective pre-workouts. I have one that's a stem and one that's a non-stem. I won't get into too much of that because I did in my previous videos. I might make probably a video for older folks, maybe newer or younger folks, but primarily for older folks who are athletes who want to actually, have a little bit of an edge, coming in and competing against younger athletes. It's kind of unfair a little bit, especially if your sport doesn't really justify your age in comparison to competing against someone that's much younger than you are. American Ninja Warriors, like whenever you watch a show, it's like they're always preaching to the younger ninjas. Oh yeah, he's only 16 years old. He's only 16 years old. What does that mean? 16-year-old against a 35-year-old or a 40-year-old. That 35 to 40-year-old is out of their prime. That 16-year-old is going to come walking in with ease and take over and have enough energy to take on another course probably after. 16-year-olds got testosterone flying out of the ears. Even the women are strong. I was on this last season, and 4 of the 5 of the girls, they didn't even need to do top 12 for the girls and do a separate category for the girls because the girls were just as strong. They had 8 out of the top 30 were all women, and they were strong. It was like they were threatening. They looked beast, and they were little things. They weren't very tall. They don't look nothing special, but they had, once they're on the course, you're like, okay, they're here to bring it, obviously. But yeah, majority of them were younger. 16-year-olds like, oh, she's 16. She's female. It don't matter. Your age plays a big factor, I think. But it don't matter for my age. I'm going to continue to try to beast. I'm not going to use that excuse at all anyways. But I'm not going to use that excuse to compete. But it's not going to stop me from competing at Masters. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of hate on me for going into Masters, even though I can compete in the pro level probably for a while, but I just want to see what it's like to compete in Masters and see, what life is like in Masters, because I'll have the ability. I'll be at that age. I earned that. I feel I earned to be at 40. If I'm 40, Like, I'm at my age. They made a bracket to compete at that age. You know, why not? Why can't I do that? So don't be hating. When I get to that level, when I get to that stage, I'm not there right now, but I'm close. Next year, watch out. I'm competing in Masters. And then Wally Rileski's other gym, Impact's going to do NNL. There's no NNL organization tournament. There was one at another gym called Sandy Ninja Warriors Gym, but it was like a complete joke. A lot of their obstacles weren't even legit. Nobody even bothered showing up to half their tournaments because their tournaments were nothing special. Everybody just wanted to compete there just to move on to the next series of other tournaments. You know, it was like, all right, I guess I'll compete there so I can compete over here because that's actually where I want to compete. You know, over here, it's like, I guess I got to go to this dump, whatever. But he actually made a legit gym for NNL, and it's actually it's like called Impact. And Wally's got a new different partner for this other gym, and it's huge. But I definitely want to go there a couple times before there's a tournament just to get used on some of their obstacles. The ninjas that actually work at that gym definitely do have a bigger advantage, such as if you watch my previous ninja tournament at Ninja Playground for my regionals. I mean, some of those obstacles I failed on, and if I knew the beta on some of those obstacles, I probably could have lasted a little bit longer. I'm not saying like, if I knew the beta, I would have had a flawless victory on this course. No, I'm saying those who actually work at that gym and train at that gym know the beta on all these obstacles before I get there, such as the rings. It took me a little bit to get through the rings, but when I was watching other ninjas who actually trained at that gym, they got through those rings like it was like nothing. They already knew what's up. They already knew what they're doing. A couple of these obstacles, you can't. And I was putting my full effort. I'm pretty well-rounded ninja. I'm not going to lie. I'm not trying to be cocky. I should be getting through every obstacle course, at least in the top 5 or something around that area. If not, then I did something wrong. Or there's going to be a balance obstacle that took me out, honestly. Anything climbing is probably not going to take me out unless I've already done like 20 different obstacles before then. That one was just crazy. That was just a fluke. I don't know what the hell, but there should not be that many obstacles in a Ninja Warrior competition. There wasn't prepared for that, but yeah. Anyways, it was crazy. I got a Ninja Warrior tournament coming up in July, and then probably American Ninja Warrior coming up in the 3rd or 4th week of June. So you'll see me late June sometime. I'll know a week beforehand. From what I heard, the producers will let me know before a week. Hey, and give me a shot of like what I look like on the course. Hopefully I'll see more of that, and then I'll keep you guys updated. All right, that's it. That's all, guys. I'm super excited. I'm ready to take it to the next level. You don't even know. This is Ninjabeta2.0. Holler at me. All right? I love you guys. Love you guys. All right? Ninjabeta 2.0 over and out.